Ladies and gentlemen, and hockey fans of all ages, welcome back to another exciting edition of Randy Talks Hockey. My name is Randy Dillon. We are about a week and a half so into the NHL regular season of 2019-2020. As I said in my other video, it is hard to think what teams are made of at the 5-game mark. From some teams have played, other teams have played 2, 3, maybe more. You have to wait, I think, about the 10, 15, end of October to see what teams are truly up. Are they a playoff team? Are they rebuilding? Are they a contender? Etc. Or even surprising teams. But in this week and a half or so, it has been surprising what's going on in the National Hockey League. With injuries, surprising wins, loss, losing streaks, etc. But at the start of the season, I don't think many people thought, including myself, the Edmonton Oilers would be 5-0. Like, this is just incredible. I don't think Ken Holland and Dave Tippett would think of it. And obviously being led offensively by Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl. But James Neal, the real deal, it looked like he has returned. He has 7 goals in his first 5 games. He had 4 goals in 1 game. It is just incredible the run James Neal is on. He most likely going to surpass he already tied his total from last year with the Flames, and now he's going to surpass it sooner or later. The question is going to be how many goals Neal's going to guess. I'm going to guess between 20 to 25. If he hit 30, that would be amazing, especially for the Oilers. But the big question for the Oilers, we all know they're not going to go 82-0 for the whole regular season. But the offense is going to dry up with McDavid, Draisaitl, Neal, Nugent Hopkins. The depth is going to have to step up, and they really haven't had much of that. They have had a little depth scoring in one of their games, and especially the goaltending. Like, Mikko Koskinen and Mike Smith have split the duties so far. They have been decent. They've had some bad games. They're going to have to be better as the season progresses. Now, another team that is 5-0 is the Carolina Hurricanes. The Sturm Surge is alive and well. First time in franchise history, they're 5-0. You know what the crazier part is? They're doing this all without Sebastian Aho. He has 1 goal that's been an empty netter, but guys like Sheftikov, Teravainen, and Hamilton, and Jordan Stahl and others are helping this team lead the way. The goaltending has been good for the Hurricanes, and Reimer Mrazek. The Hurricanes are showing they're unstoppable. They're not going to go 82-0, but they are looking poised and strong as this season continues. Now, we talked about teams that are undefeated, that teams that haven't won yet, and that is the New Jersey Devils. They're 0-2-2 to start the season. We all remember that first game where they blew a 4-0 lead. Lost their next game really bad. They got shut out against Philadelphia, and they let Edmonton tie the game late and come back. The thing for the Devils is Taylor Hall. We all know his contract expiring. I don't think he envisioned the Devils to be off to a poor spot. I didn't envision it. Many experts probably didn't envision it. They thought they would be better with PK Subban, adding Nikita Gusev, Wayne Simmons. The Devils have to turn this around quickly. If they don't, how much longer is Taylor Hall patient before he says, maybe trade me out, maybe I'll try to win somewhere else, or does he stay for the whole season and walk as a free agent? Who knows? Now, a lot has been made about the Winnipeg Jets, about their defense. This week, they pretty much they had none of their defensemen. Morrissey injury, Dmitry Kulikov left for a personal league. The Jets really digged themselves in a hole, possibly, but they didn't. They came out in 2 games where they didn't have their full defense. Really great work by Paul Maurice and his crew. Morrissey and Kulikov do return the lineup tonight, as I read on NHL.com. But this is something I think the Jets can build off. If they can do this without Morrissey and Kulikov, who really going to be help leading the defense, now you have them back to the lineup. Maybe Hellebuck can turn his play around. Maybe the Jets can get back and be a playoff team. They do have offensive weapons, but they got to play strong defensively. Speaking of playing strong defensively, that's the way the Pittsburgh Penguins are going to have to win games if they want to survive. If Evgeny Malkin out 4 to 6 weeks, Nick Bukestad as well out for a while. The first game where they lost Malcolm and Bukestad. They played the Jets without Morrissey and Kulikov. They had really a lot of newbies in their lineup, and they lost 4-1. How embarrassing is that? A team doesn't have a lot of their defensemen, really not any of the defensemen from last season, and you let them beat you 4-1. Bad goaltending on the part of Matt Murray. You saw some of those goals. Oh my goodness. Now, they did win their next game against Anaheim, but for the Pens, they're going to have to play defensively. We all hear Jim Rutherford want to make the move. I think Rutherford knows he's in deep trouble. He's on a hot seat here because when you have Jack Johnson, Erica Brandon on defense, you're scratching one here one night, one the next night. You're having problems scoring. Galchenyuk not performing, but Kessel, he only had 1 point in 3 games. Galchenyuk, 2 points in 3 games. New team, new scenery, going to take them a while. But for the Pen, when you have Crosby and Malcolm, you got to play good. Mike Sullivan's going to have to get them play tight defensively. Crosby's going to have to lead the way, but at his age, can he really do it all on his shoulders? I think he can, but who knows? Now, speaking of someone on the hot seat, Mike Babcock, oh my goodness, in Toronto. The first game destroyed Ottawa, great. Second game, they beat Columbus in good fashion. Now, they've lost 3 in a row. Let Montreal come back, win a shootout when they were up 4-1. A back-and-forth game with the Blues and getting destroyed by Tampa. Babcock feeling the pressure. I've said in earlier videos, this is a big season for the Leafs. They have to meet expectation, possibly a conference final appearance. We know that if not Mike Babcock going to be canned, he could be canned before that. Things are not looking good for him. Now, they do play the Red Wings tonight. The Red Wings have won 3 games out of 4. That is good on their part, but the Leafs need a win for Babcock to kick some of the pressure off. The San Jose Sharks got an old familiar face returning. His name is Patrick Marleau. He scored 2 goals in his return as the Sharks won their first game of the season, but they are letting too many goals. I don't think Patrick Marleau came back to help this team defensively. They've allowed 22 goals so far, the league worst. They're losing. They've allowed, I think, more than 3 or more goals a game. Like, Pete DeBoer got to do something here better defensively, but they are struggling here with the guys they have. Jones and Dell can't make a save. You're not going to win every game 6-5, 7-5. So the Sharks got to find a way to play defensively. If not, they're going to be swimming outside the playoff come April. That's all I got for you today, ladies and gentlemen, and what is happening around the league. Again, some way it is still hard to see what's happening with other teams. They have only played a few games. Some teams have played more games. And we have to wait because we kind of already have an idea of what teams are as the offseason happen. Well, I hope you all enjoyed this episode of Randy Talks Hockey. As always, you can give me your feedback. Follow me on Twitter at Randy Dillon. And for all my Canadian friends, I wish you have a great Thanksgiving. I love Thanksgiving. Time to spend with your family. You count your blessings. Eat some turkey. But there's hockey on Monday at 11 o'clock in the afternoon or morning. That's always great. Anyways, have a good one, everyone. As always, I tell you, remember to watch some hockey.